everybody, my name's Catherine Emmerich, or Kat. A couple disclaimers before I start this video. I do have a 9-month-old kitten who is currently on my lap trying to play, so I apologize if the video is a little shaky. As I'm seated on my bed, it's the quietest place possible in my apartment, as they are also doing construction outside right now. Great timing. I live in East Lansing, Michigan, as I'm a recent grad from Michigan State University. I graduated exactly a week ago. Wow, that's crazy. At Michigan State, I studied global history, which is a new major here. It's basically like if you speak a language from that area of the world, you can specialize in its area's history. So I speak French, I have a minor in it, and I studied Western European history with a European Studies minor and a secondary area of study in Africa. And, much to my parents' dismay, my dad is an engineer at Ford, and my mom is a nurse in Detroit. My brother's 2 years younger than me, also goes to Michigan State University, and is studying to become a chemical engineer. So I'm a little bit of the black sheep of the family because I chose the very non-traditional route, as everybody in my family works in the motor companies or in hospitals. So yeah, that's a little bit about my background. At Michigan State University, I was a member of the Gamma Phi Beta sorority, which is kind of strange to say that I was a member of it, but I was. And I was a history scholar, which basically was kind of like history honors, where we did little field trips and stuff like that. So we'd drive to Detroit to the museums and stuff, and it was really fun. I was also a member of Pi Delta Phi, which is the French honors society and nationally. And I was inducted probably about 3 weeks ago, so that was pretty cool as well. I currently work at the Michigan State Medical Bookstore, which is very tiny, but I love my job. I work there probably about 30 hours a week, and I love interacting with the med students and working with the publishers to get in the products that the students need, and it's a wonderful job. I also just am going to start a job in about 2 weeks at the University of Michigan as a document runner at their law library, which is pretty cool because it looks like Hogwarts. I'm really excited to start there and also start working in the library again. I did an internship with Michigan State's Special Collections, where my job was to update finding aids and put items into catalogs and basically clean up their mess that was the map cases, because it was pretty bad. I worked with the Africana Radicalism collection, which had a lot of propaganda in it, which was really neat. I also worked with some other things that were kind of just shoved in the drawers, like a vellum indulgence and a couple of other books that I found, and some really unique items that I had to send to remote. So it was very fun, and that's where I found out that I would very, very much like to be a special collections librarian. I did take a class in Michigan State called History of the Book, where we would go in every week into special collections and learn about a different type of book that they had there, or a different way of making a book. And it was what made me decide to do the program, as I've always been a bibliophile, and just decided that I wanted to make that my life. And Loki. I am so excited to start the program, and I'm especially excited to start the technology portion of it, because I'm not very tech savvy, and the stuff I did in the library didn't have a lot of influence of tech. We used archive space and Excel, and I edited the catalog, and that was about it. I really didn't do too much other than sending emails to ask librarians for help on a daily basis. So I really like to learn more about the tech side of everything and try to figure out what I can and can't do and what I need help with.